Today's Tales is playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Uberjäger. And we are running a slightly different game today. We're playing in a tournament called Slugfest, in which you are only allowed 2 mechs, any weight, no pilots are allowed, bulwark, and no jump jets. So things are... I'm pretty sure we're going to be Atlas on Atlas here. I mean, it makes sense, right? Big old chunky old Atlas. They've taken 2 models here. They've taken the SBA and the Valhalla version. SBA looks pretty cool actually. He's got the extra shoulder pads there. Other than the model, there's no real difference to him. We are running with our co-pilot today. I will display my my friend here. He's going to be giving me tactical advice, Mr. Jerry. We are looking after him today, so see how he goes. Hopefully he... Actually, I noticed that this guy's got some mean ass eyes. Look at those eyes. I'm ready, grr. I'm the Terminator. He is the Terminator. So, not sure I've taken that. Yeah, I have. I think we want to sprint. This map's going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit of a slugfest, I think. I think I need to travel for these trees over here. He's going to have the high ground. I find this map a little weird because you start with... your opponent starts with the high ground there. And wait for him to run into position before I sprint you in. So I actually want... Do I want showboat towards the front? Maybe I do. Oh, my co-pilot. He is running away. See you later. He's clearly disappointed at my tactical decisions here, and he's gone. I haven't played this map enough to know it. Maybe I should go some sort of crazy plan and go up this way. Would that make sense? How big is this map to this side? Maybe I will take this way. I'd never take this way, but I think I need to be higher up than him. I think that's what I need here. Because if I was him, I'd probably run for these trees or these trees, right? Which is going to give him probably the +1 modifier. Who can make the bigger sprint? Do I want showboat? I haven't thought about this enough. Do I really want showboat towards the front? Well, I think we're going that way, right? Kind of limits some of the approaches. I think you can actually come back down this. So we'll see. We'll see what... We'll see if we make it for starters. I might not even make it that far because I've now kind of bungled my start here. So there's a couple of rounds to this tournament. It's a weekend warrior tournament. It does span a little bit more than the weekend this round because I think it's my fault, but my time zone sucks. My time zone sucks for wanting to play anyone else but any other Australians, and there's pretty much not many Australians who play. So for all the American fellows, yeah, it's good times for me. Luckily, it kind of works out okay. Some of my time zones are like my early morning is your night. So on my days off and the weekends, I can generally play. Other than that, it's pretty hard. So I've had to pull out of a few tournaments here and there, and I think the poor guy who organized this is like, well, we'll run it for a little bit longer and we'll see how you go. So we do have 2 weeks to finish this one, if I even get past this, which might not happen. Man, look at that thing. Look at the power pack on the back of this thing. There is actually no difference between the two. Just looks like a better model. I hope they do that for some of the other mechs. Although, I guess there's not really many other models to fix up here, right? Alright, let's go. When we get contact, we're probably going to just move and brace for trees. Pretty sure we weren't allowed an arc light. We're not allowed tier 2 skills, which is why you'll see I only have sensor lock and evasion and multi-shot, which are all tier 1 skills. This map is not great for a slugfest. What really it should have been? It should have been probably something like what's the map? I forget the map name. The one with all the outcrops in it, and it's really small. I play it a lot. I used to play it a lot anyway before I had to play the Valhalla tournament. Am I? Oh my god. Alright. Pathing issues. Apparently, I should have known it. Should have known. It's interesting without having any lights, because yeah, I definitely didn't want to go this way. There's rubble this way. You got to go this way. There's rubble. By the time I get there, he would have had this. I think we're gonna. Do I sprint here? I think I do. And we fling you towards the back here. If we don't pop them soon, yikes. Do I ridgeline here? I mean, whoever has trees is probably going to have a decent advantage. Oh. It definitely needed to be one of the small... I forget what it is. It's basically a bunch of... it's basically a bunch of towers, like bits and pieces that you can... Okay, I think if I sprint this way, I could maybe make trees in the next round. It's fairly dangerous though, because blockade here is really slow. I should have checked this terrain. Ooh, am I going to get screwed on this terrain? I might. I think we're just going to go... We're going to take the slugfest, I think. I think we're going to throw tactics out the window. How does one of these compare? I don't play... So left arm looks like the arm we're probably going to want to chuck into combat here. So we're going to throw that side in. I want to protect probably things like the AC-20, the AC-20 the most. Because that's going to be what does most of the damage for us, I think, as we close range. This map's pretty cool, so we're not going to have too many heat issues. But I do want trees at some point. I suppose as we run in, we get evasion. If he sits in trees, he has no evasion, so we will be hitting. But it's a trade-off, right? I mean, the thing is this is sprinting, right? We got 4 evasion with sprinting. As soon as we move down to... Let's have a look. I bet you... Yeah, we're going to get 2 evasion. Ooh. I think we're going to go for this middle. We're starting to outstrip poor blockade, though. I think we're going to take a walk and a brace here. Just so we don't outstrip poor old blockade too much, because he does want to join the combat. Alright. Man, I did not realize how big this map is. You definitely don't go this way. You could be really nasty and go up here, right? So if you went up here and had a sense locking mech, you could sense lock and drop LRMs for a while. There's no apex, so obviously I could just walk and brace in, but it's still fairly unhappy times. I think we'll take to this corner here with Showboat. Yes? No? Okay. Alright, well my spawn was back there. His spawn's here. Is he towards the back? I mean... if he's up here, it's not good news for me. I mean, how do I push into that? I hope he hasn't gone backwards. I mean, I understand defensive behavior, but yikes. Hopefully not. I mean, I did it right. What am I talking about? Kettle calling the pot black here, right? So this is where it's going to get interesting. I think I have to take a move, a brace, a sprint, if I need to push this hill. What's the back armor of one of these like? Alright, so, or I suppose alternatively I could take a sprint. I suppose the sprint might be better. I suspect he's up here somewhere, right? How far can Blockade get with his sprint? Yes, Blockade can't get as far, and I don't really want to split up too hard. Yeah, we're gonna walk. Actually, I shouldn't. No. Please don't ping him. Please don't ping him. Okay, cool. I should have sprinted. And the reason I should have sprinted is because we want to move, block, fire. Do we turn around? I guess we turn around and go back the other way. He must have gone... I suppose if I went up here and he went down this way, we would miss each other. This is actually good for us though, because now we get this lovely tree here, and we'll take a sprint here. Now, who wins? The person who goes first or the person who goes last? I have a feeling we're better off going last. Alright, cool. So we found him and we're going first. Alright. Well, that answers that question. I could take to probably this ditch here. Sensor lock from here. He moves, he gets 2 evasion. See, this is where it becomes a problem. I think sensor locking should limit the amount of evasion you can get, as well as what you've already got. So if you're always going first, sensor locking should limit you by 2, right? So if you could only get a maximum of 2 by walking, you should have 0 because you're sensor locked. The way it currently works is I sensor lock you, you lose your evasion, you walk, you gain it back, right? Which isn't fair for the person who goes first, and it makes the game really based around having that initiative advantage. Because right now we're going to be 2 assaults into 2 assaults, right? So we'll take trees. What did I say? Left side. So we're going to assume he's both of his mechs are over here. We're going to sense lock this guy. We're going to move up and we're going to fire. And what do we got? And oh, an awesome with Kraken. Kraken got bulwark. Interesting. This does 150 damage a turn, right? Has it? I know Kraken's got sensor locking. He does have the range advantage, I guess. Also, this thing doesn't have... Oh, can I direct fire? I can. Do I just move on this? I think I move as best I can. So he's unlikely to sense lock me again. So if I move here, next turn I can move into these trees. Is this the right side? What is this? PPC? Oh man, this is just going to be a grind fest here, I think. No vision, right? No vision. So I think we're just happily to front face here. And blast this thing. There's the other mech. I wonder... Yeah, I did bring the full cheese. What could you bring? That has... I actually thought about a Highlander being fairly good here as well. Man, that just really grinds into your armor, doesn't it? Alright, we're going to have to push into this, I think. Can I get trees for this? I can. This is nice. We're definitely going to twist inwards. I should have probably have seen if I could do this with Showboat, because this is going to probably wreck us. But I'm happy to just grind this guy apart now. Yeah, let's do this. Nope. I don't know if those misses are going to do us a disfavor here. I would step back, sensor lock. I definitely wouldn't... Alright, cool. Yeah, it's gonna hurt us a little with the hit chance, but I guess at least it's not too bad. We definitely have to keep pushing though. I should have looked if that was vision. Maybe I didn't want to give vision here. I think we fire everything. Man, 2 misses for the AC-20s. Stun us. No favors. Ooh, a head hit though. Now I could push out of the trees. Might be a little risky though. I think... Oh, how do I deal with this? I could move and brace. Or I could sprint. Could take a sprint. And we could just try and overwhelm this guy, right? Depends what he's got back here as well. I might push the 2 Atlases in. I want to know what this is though. I think that's surely got to be... Ooh. Yeah, I'm still happy for that side to take the hits, but it is starting to hurt a lot. could rotate my mech, actually. I think we might rotate here and take a few more to the front. He could fire on this. I don't know if he has vision here. I think he does. I should have checked this one, actually. We'll cool down at least as we close the distance. It's unfortunate because now we're kind of spreading the rounds here. I don't actually remember how. Now I'm guessing it's going to be 4 hits for Kraken. Could be 5. I think it's 4. I think it's 4. He could push. He can't really push out. He probably doesn't want to stay here. If he pushes back, I think he loses vision here. So I don't know if he stays still. Ooh, okay. Is he going for this? I'm kind of cool to fire into this guy. Right, so we can probably division here. Save some armor over here. That should be okay for us. Division with this. And LRM him, which means he has to fire on that. Yeah, we're kind of okay with that, I guess. Saves us some heat, man. We're shredding armor, though. I guess we get to hit him for everything here. He's down 400 armor already. What are we down? We're down about 200 and 200. So he's maybe winning the war here, which is interesting, considering all he's firing is lasers here. We get to go first, so maybe I can clear distance here and fire, or... Okay, he's coming in. I don't know what this is yet. Large lasers. So what has large lasers and LRMs? I don't play enough with heavy mechs to know. I'm gonna have to rotate this guy though. He's gonna have to stop eating rounds to the face. Do I go for this? I mean, we take full damage, or do I fire you? Might move you. Ooh, can we not get visioned here? I guess we move you, and then we move you embrace. We're lacking a little on the damage front. I could just move straight into this though. I think we could just move straight in. This guy's got no evasion, and we hit him with everything. It's pretty nice. Plus, he probably shoots at this instead of this. Ooh, that's the big one. That's the big one right there. Oof. So now he has to move this. Otherwise he's unsteady. If he doesn't move this, I'm probably pretty happy to shoot this. Oof, that was a big old round to that torso. If I get any sort of... Fury's a mile away. I might just be tempted to just walk and fire into this. Ooh, a couple of misses too really hurt him. I think we just run in with this guy then. Yikes, I really don't want to be taking that though. To the CT. Can we torso twist? Not enough. I really need to torso twist to save some armor here if I could, because it's all kind of exposed. I guess we get to move this guy next turn. Yeah. Yes, yes, hello cat. guy's actually going to get knocked here. And he's going to be close to losing that arm. I kind of, I feel bad. I do feel bad for bringing the cheese now. I mean, I assume the winner I'm gonna face is gonna have something like this. Oh god, the cat's sitting on my hand. Hey. Alright, thanks. This is what I put up with. I'll show you what I put up with. This is my hand, and that's the cat trying to get on top of it. He's loving it. Oh, and apparently the camera's having a hard time. Alright, so we swing this way. Ooh, I don't really want to... I guess we just knock him. Ah, that sucks though. I guess we just push in. Why is... okay, because something's blocking us. We just push in from the front. Ooh, that AC's sucking a bit though. I guess we push you around the side. Yes, hello. Yes. I'm considering a brace here. What do we got? Although we're looking at this arm coming off, aren't we? Jesus, that's hot. Let's do it. Oh my god. And there's the decap. Poor guy. Cat. I'm playing. Playing, goddammit. Can you go somewhere else? It's been so long since I've had a cat. And we're only just looking after it. And there it is. We lost our LRM. Hey, buddy. Come and attacking me for my... Is that the LRM version? Of course. Ooh, we can sprint this way. We'll take the sprint. So he starts. This is getting bad for him now. Real bad. Yes. Yes, I know I'm not patting you. Hey, come on. Hello. Ooh, that's still some fairly extensive damage. I did kind of want to save him from that. But I guess that's not going to happen. Can we bugger off with that? So if we climb in and start having a go at this guy, right? At close range. Alright. The cat's still hassling me. This is where we want to be. Close range. And kazap. Set the full armor on this. Although it's 150 a turn. Now I've got to torso twist this guy. Do I? It's going to be a lot of damage, isn't it? I guess we torso twist and brace. Because we need the heat back anyway. Need that heat back as best we can. Ooh, Fury will be next. He's probably going to unleash on this, I guess. I do like this model here. This model looks great. Absolutely great. Alright, so we've lost half our health from an Atlas. I mean, it's still been a Slug, though. So what is he... Surely he fires on this, right? Next round, we can get this into combat. Ooh. Yeah, it's a beatdown. That's for sure. The only problem is to fire this guy, we now have to, of course, unbulwark him. I think we're going to ease up with the LRMs. We might as well be able to fire everything else over the top of these. I mean, he's got ammo in these somewhere, doesn't he? Isn't that how... Or has this got an ammo, CT ammo? Ooh, it does have CT ammo. And then I guess we try for trees and we twist. Ooh, yeah, I guess we do that. Man, we've lost a fair bit of weaponry though. The AC's down a bit. Another 100 damage to that side. It is bleeding out the hull. Venting his oxygen. Look at him. I don't know about this. Yeah, let's kind of... It looks pretty boxy, actually. It does look like a beastly tank, though. It's sloped armor. I don't know about the sloping, though. I mean, surely this would ricochet around into your flimming LRMs, right? Alright, so we know we're going to be facing this kind of setup ourselves. Should be interesting. Do we keep close? I think we keep closing the distance here. Ooh, I don't know about backing up. Ooh, I definitely wouldn't present that side either. Because now I could maybe... I suppose we're a little hot here. Oh, man. Still a lot of damage. It's pretty expensive mech though. And to have CT ammo is a little scary. I think we... I guess we're gonna have to walk. Ooh, yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this. We could die for this, although all that LRM fire through this, it's probably not happening. But this should happen. That should rip an arm off, and we are starting to bleed into the CT there. He's lost a lot of his weaponry there. I think we turn on the LRMs. We'll see how hot this makes us. And we'll give this a whirl. Yeah, we'll overheat for this. You know what? We'll even precision strike for this to make sure that we strike the middle here. I mean, one hit, right? That's pretty much down. And like that, toast. Absolute toast.
Mission successful.
Alright, we know we're going to be facing this later on, so we'll see how we go in the next few rounds, but... Poor guy. I feel really bad for him now, because I brought the cheese and he brought the fun. And I just sucked the fun out of that game. But, we held up. And with that, good game. Good game indeed. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.